Hey everybody, Zep here. I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded in a couple of weeks, and the reason for that is because I wanted to do that old school series like I said, but just after I found that weird structure, and after everything that happened, I've sort of been taking it easy on Minecraft. I've been playing other games, I've barely been playing Minecraft, but when I have, I decided to play the newest version, because the older version is just creeping me out still. I haven't even checked that world yet, but this is the house that I've so far built in survival in the newest version of the game. 0.26. To be honest, me with Minecraft, like with a lot of my interests, I go in and out of it. So, oh yeah, 26.2, that's the newest version. But anyway, guys, yeah, it's not really that complicated like my other base, so I don't really have much to say or to do or to show. It's just this little house, this square house, and then this bridge I built. I am proud of myself, though. I will say that this was originally, like I said, I like houses on the side of hills and mountains. Pretty much I leveled this entire area to build this house. So, take that, trees. And it says that it's not night yet. It's clearly becoming night, but whatever, we'll do some fishing. Yeah, this bridge is good to cross, but I don't have an area to fish off of, really. I got it. I'll expand this bridge. Now I can get some sleep. I missed that in the older version. I know I said that the older versions have been scaring me, which they have. Maybe I don't necessarily like this as much as I used to, now that I think about it. But I liked how monsters used to spawn under your bed. But yeah, to explain things a little bit more, I've been watching more videos about, like, Minecraft and different rumors and stuff about it. And I watched, of course, the classic... a few videos on the classic mystery of the old, weird house I didn't build. And, two funny things, two sort of humorous things. The first is I thought, what if in real life somebody made a video called Real Life House, or Weird House in Real Life Did Not Build, and they just recorded someone's house? That would be kind of funny, but then the other thing that I thought of was... sorry, I don't know, guys, I just sort of spaced out there for a second. Oh yeah, I was explaining that, the video explained that, and I don't know if 1.3 can do this, but I know some beta and alpha versions can do this. Sometimes other maps, other older maps, can get loaded in your game. Like, basically two maps can load together, so structures from one map can load on another map. I don't really understand how all of that works. I'm not super tech savvy, but I do remember, actually, I did try to build, like, this underground London sewer type thing, so I think part of that map got in my old school map, so I'm not really that worried about it. I kind of want to have a little bit of a wall here. Kind of an unorthodox builder. I don't, like, a lot of people would probably feel like, oh, I'm going to put some walls or some wood up there. More. Oh yeah, we should probably talk about the area that I decided. I just like my base by bodies of water, and I spawned in this really beautiful forest. But I spawned by the ocean, and I'm sort of sick of the ocean, so I'm like, you know what? I'll build inland this time. I decided to build it deep within this forest. Yeah, this is a nice little fishing dock. Getting hungry. Oh, look at that, this birch is already on its side for me. There we go. I got this apple right here. Let's do some cooking, though. Let's be chefs. Let's be... do some cooking mama. Never played those games. I've never played a lot of cooking games. If I'm gonna cook, I'm just gonna do it in real life. I mean, if it's a game like Minecraft or some survival game where it's part of the game, then yes, I'm gonna do it. But pure cooking game, nah. And don't even get me started on if it's one of those old games where you like Surgeon Simulator, where every button is a finger or your hand, and you're mixing the stuff together, and it's all... I always hated those gimmicky games, like Octodad and that kind of stuff. I don't know, that was an interesting era of both the internet and Minecraft, to bring things full circle. It was just, everything was lol random, which is very annoying and childish on one hand in hindsight. But the other part is, everybody was just trying to have fun and be funny, so stuff like Nyan Cat or Screaming Bacon or something like that, that was just charm and stuff, which I do miss about Minecraft and the internet and society in general. But is it really charm? You know, was it really back then? Everybody's like, oh, the time when I was young was the best. It's pretty much what everybody says. Yeah, I think that's about as long as I want it to go. There we go, I have a diamond shovel. Yes, I did dye those sheep. Blue is one of my more favorite colors. Clear this out a little bit so I have more room to fish, and if I want to do more stuff with water later. Then again, it kind of floods my, mine over here, but whatever, dude, I can make a zillion million strip mines. Now you really need to put some of this stuff away. Well, I should replant these trees, but I'm probably just gonna hoard them in my chest. I don't feel like doing it right now. I take what I want from nature. What should I do? What should I do? Fish, mine, or explore? Mining will not be very interesting for you guys to watch because, just I'm gonna strip mine or explore a cave. I'll fish for a little bit, and then I think I'm gonna explore this forest more because sheep creeped me out, dude, the way he was staring at me. I'm just jump. Even in, like, the most newest version of Minecraft, it's still a very liminal, weird game.
The ancient gods of Cathlo are unlike many others. Venus, in typical Roman mythology, is the goddess of love, beauty, and the more sensual things in life. But among the Cathlayans, the goddess with the same name is very similar. Yes, she is the goddess of love and desire, but also she's the goddess of nature, life, passion, and the more wild side. She's the mother of things like werewolves. She's had certain witches and dark spells tied to her. Venus is the daughter of Kalam and Matra, storm and sky. Together, they make Earth. But she is also said to have a third parent. The sort of idea that Venus has two mothers is actually not that strange. The Cathlayans were not the only society who had concepts like this. If we take a look over at Sumerian mythology, Gilgamesh is 1/3 man and 2/3 god. It doesn't make much sense to us now, but it made sense to the ancients. Venus herself was also said to have many children, such as the cat goddess Bast, who later appears in Egyptian mythology. The idea that Venus would have children is not strange, especially when you think about what kind of god she exactly is. I mean, she is the goddess of life and life creation. Many of her children are legendary Catholian demigods, at least before the Catholicans nixed that idea from their culture, sort of. But another thing that's interesting about her is she's said to have some children who were full-on gods. The most interesting of these children is said to be lost to time, their names scrubbed from the history, although inscriptions, pottery, and other art that has been found at the excavated site near the city of Pompeii have shown that there is some sort of spider appearance to this goddess. Could Venus be the inspiration for spider humanoid creatures in later mythologies? Many different mythologies have the idea of a sort of spider monster, Arachne in Greek mythology, but very, very little is actually written about Venus's daughter. We only have one myth about her where she teaches another woman magic and that woman is led astray, and that is much more a story about that woman than a story about the daughter of Venus.
What did I get? Salmon? actually do like salmon in real life, too. Oh, there's some over here. I know you can dive in and kill them like a spearfisher. I'm glad they finally added fish as mobs. Well, finally, dude. They finally added so much stuff for me because, like I said, I play in and out. And even, like, pillagers are still new to me and they've been in the game since 2016. I just don't interact with them a lot. And it's like, oh yeah, pretty much every animal under the sun is in the game now. Interesting if they did more with magic. I know they're trying with enchantment and other stuff, and it's just so many people want so many things. The employees want to make money. There's Minecraft, and there's mods for like anything you want. So to be like, oh, you guys must have this. You guys, I'm just not that kind of. Well, then again, that's just what happens when you grow up. When you're a kid and you love games and stuff, you're just like, oh, game company, please put whatever I want in the game, or else. And now you're just like, dude, these things take time and process, a long process. Games, movies, YouTube series, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna explore this forest a little bit more. Old. Not again, really. More weird stuff. I did not put that there. To be honest, I should probably be taking this a little bit more seriously than I am, but it's weird that it started to rain right now. Is that a player head? Okay, guys, I've been kind of putting on a. I gotta be honest. I've been putting on a bit of a mask. I'm still pretty freaked out after what happened, and I was trying to just play Minecraft like normal, but I can't. I can't anymore, especially after this. I know it's a game. This is just getting too much for me. When I hit it, I got this really sharp pain in my stomach in real life. I know that sounds fake. This sounds like some sort of creepypasta, but I'm serious, guys. I'm not gonna mess with this again. I mean, that could have been a coincidence. It's just a game. No.